People have asked me all the time, Coach, would you accept a Hall of Fame nomination? And I said, first of all, there's not a brick and mortar Hall of Fame. It's just a made up night on a Friday night.
It's in our heart, Coach.
Yeah, I know. But then I say, look at some of the people that have been inducted without naming names, because I do feel like I don't want to disrespect the guys. They've got the rings, the Booker T's and the Dudley boys, and they've earned that. But you have, for example, this weekend, there were some that you're like, really? And to me, they're checking a box. All right, we've got to have a female. We've got to have a tag team. We got to have this. And then when they didn't have enough star power, they created, a Hall of Fame match now so we can get Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin. So it's almost like they're still putting together a show in what should be just, you've earned it. Come out here, congratulations. So they're even manipulating that, in my opinion. That's why I don't think I would ever accept. Not that they would ever give it to me.
Sure.
But,
I totally get where you're coming from. I've always thought, like, how have they not run out of, I mean, inevitably everyone's going to have a ring, so it doesn't really mean that much because they have to have people every year. I'm glad they're scaling back. There were years, I know you remember, where it was just like, man, there's like 10 people they've inducted. Like,
the first year they brought it back, it was when we were in New York. It was like 2009 or 10, and they had 13 people, and I think it was superstar Billy Graham, and it was not on TV. So the first speech, he spoke for 34 minutes. So what do you think the other 12 people thought? Oh, I can speak for 30 minutes too. We didn't walk out of there till it started at 7. We didn't walk out of there till 2:00 in the morning.
Oh my God.
It was brutal. 7 hours, 13 guys. Absolutely bananas. Then you have the other end of the spectrum. Do you remember the year that Hulk Hogan got inducted? So that was on TV. So I was the voiceover guy. So I was like, coming up next, so-and-so, so-and-so. So Sly Stallone is supposed to induct him. And Vince is sitting right next to me at that little table in the back where I'm with my microphone. And every break, he's like, Coach, where's Sly? Where's Sly? Vince, I don't know Sylvester Stallone. I don't know where the hell he is. So we get to the break right before Hogan's going in. I kid you not, Shane. And all of a sudden, Vince is pissed. Where the is Sylvester Stallone? All of a sudden, the limo, we were at one of those stages, Universal, whatever. And Sly rolls up. Vince turns on a dime. Sly, my dog, all of a sudden, they're best friends. He goes, get out there. Sly's like, where's my teleprompter? And I was like, we don't use teleprompters. I think that's how I got so good on the mic. We've never used teleprompters. So he didn't have a speech. It was the best speech I've ever heard for an inductor. He just went out there and spoke from the heart.
Wow. Yeah.
But he didn't show up till the commercial break right before.
That's wild. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Nobody does because we mask it. We cover it up. And that's the one thing I felt like we did better than anybody else. You just never know, which is why I don't like the new show they're going to come out with. But that's not my call.